top stories, 4 bills to be presented before Parliament. Taiwan Embassy gears up for trade show in Nevis, and Nevis to host World AIDS Day activities. The details on these stories and more after the break.
In your formative years, we were there. When you got the good news and the bad, we were right there with you. Through all your great adventures, we were always right by your side. Now that life has thrown us a curveball, we are still here. And as we navigate this difficult period, the SKCCU will continue to be there for you and your family to help you through. We will assist you in safely and efficiently accessing your funds through our digital platforms, online banking, mobile banking, ATMs, and even our drive-through services. We can get through this together with responsible financial decisions by making food and medication a priority, practicing proper hygiene, maintaining social distancing, and constant prayer.
We're here for you.
We're still here.
We will get through this together.
SKCCU will continue to be your financial partner for life.
Welcome to the beautiful islands of St. Kitts and Nevis. Today, we'll be spending time with the Wilberts. They're a happy family that love liming, and with plenty of food and drink to go around, life is good, but not for long. Sadly, the Wilberts never paid attention to what they ate or drank. And when asked to reduce those sugary drinks, they joked and said, "We will, but not today." Unfortunately, a year later, Mr. Wilbert had a stroke. And a few months after that, Mrs. Wilbert was diagnosed with diabetes. From hospital bills and the cost of drugs to time off work, this began to take its toll on the family. But it wasn't until they saw the effect it was having on their children that they finally decided to make a change. You see, the Wilberts realized their family was already sweet enough, and a healthy lifestyle was the best gift they could ever give them. What gift will you give your children?
Mosoka, 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 mosoka.
Hello and welcome to the ZIZ Channel 5 newscast. I'm Carla Berridge. Members of Parliament will gather at government headquarters on Wednesday for the reading of 4 bills. Prime Minister Dr. The Honorable Timothy Harris will introduce and have read a first-time Banking Amendment Bill 2021 and Immigration Amendment Bill 2021. Additionally, the Prime Minister will move the second reading of Banking Amendment Bill 2021, Securities Bill 2021 and Immigration Amendment Bill 2021. Minister of Foreign Affairs and Civil Aviation, Honorable Mark Brantley, will move the second reading of Civil Aviation Amendment Bill 2021. National Assembly will be broadcast live on ZIZ Radio 96.1 FM and participating radio stations. It can also be viewed live on TV Channel 5 in St. Kitts and Channel 98 in Nevis. It will also be streamed live at www.zizonline.com. Copies of bills can be found on the website sknis.kn of the St. Kitts and Nevis Information Service under Bills. The Republic of China Taiwan's embassy in the Federation is gearing up to host an exposition in December. The expo begins with the opening of the Penny's Park in Nevis and will lead into a week of activities as detailed by Resident Ambassador His Excellency Michael Lin during the annual luncheon hosted for media personnel on Tuesday.
On December 19th, we are going to celebrate the official opening of Penny's Park in Nevis after 2 years of design and construction. On the same day, we will launch the 2021 Taiwan Expo in St. Kitts and Nevis, a 4-day event combining a trade fair that showcases Taiwan's state-of-the-art products and the 3 Taiwan movie nights, which will tell unique stories of Taiwan. More details will be published in early December. I would like to invite all of you to come and cover the event and also experience in person the technical and the cultural charm of Taiwan.
Ambassador Lin noted that he and the Republic of China Taiwan are grateful to media partners for the continued support in all areas.
We are grateful for your dedicated reportage, which we do not take for granted. Indeed, we truly appreciate your attention and the coverage, not only when we are working on something beneficial to the Federation, but also when Taiwan comes under external threat and coercion, and strive to articulate its significance, its ability and willingness to contribute to the international community.
He further mentioned projects between both countries while battling the pandemic.
Based on the 38 years of cordial ties between the Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis and the Republic of China Taiwan, our 2 countries have had quite a few achievements together during the past year. Amongst the last pandemic, we have stepped up joint efforts to address our common challenges. We are continuing our health and agricultural projects, which promote healthy lifestyle and ensure food security. We also kickstart 2 new projects in recycling and women economic empowerment, aiming at developing sustainable tourism and stimulating an inclusive recovery from the blow of COVID-19. It's worth mentioning that every important effort we made was complemented and amplified by our close friendship with your media houses, which afforded us the opportunity to better inform the public of how and to what we are contributing.
He pledged Taiwan's continued support to national development even after 38 years of diplomatic relations. The Nevis Health Promotion Unit is urging members of the public to wear the color red and join them in an event dubbed Light Up the Town and a walk on Wednesday in support of those who have been afflicted with HIV/AIDS. Chevany Nesbitt, Senior Health Educator at the Nevis HPU, says the event will be held on World AIDS Day on December 1st, beginning with a small ceremony at the #NevisNice sign next to the Artisan Village at Penny's. Afterwards, participants will walk to the Charlestown Ferry Terminal with red flameless candles which will be provided. The theme for World AIDS Day 2021 is End Inequalities, End AIDS, End Pandemics. Ms. Nesbitt urged persons to continue to get tested because of the importance of knowing their HIV/AIDS status. St. Kitts and Nevis is currently engaged in an 8-month communication education and public awareness campaign for the Department of Environment's project Preventing Cost of Invasive Alien Species (IAS) in Barbados and the OASIS countries. The project is executed by the Center for Agriculture and Bioscience International and is funded by the Global Environment Facility with co-financing from the government of St. Kitts and Nevis. The IAS Projects Communications team has spent the past year developing a communication strategy aligned to the needs of the Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis. In her opening remarks at the launch on the weekend, Senior Environmental Officer Cheryl Jeffers said, quote, "These species that we describe as invasive and alien are exotic species that have been moved outside of their natural range by people. They then establish and multiply and damage local ecosystems and human and animal health." Some of the priorities species for St. Kitts and Nevis include rats, lionfish, wild tamarin, mongoose, and the green monkey. According to a statement, some were brought in unintentionally through trade and transport, but as Minister of Environment Honorable Eric Evelyn outlined, quote, "Many problematic plants and animals often enter our borders intentionally via local persons," end quote. A communications campaign is planned which will include partnerships with educational institutions, social media ambassadors and radio appearances, and outreach with key stakeholders. After the break, Tourism Awareness Month rode really a success, and Transglobal Engineering Limited makes donation to Cultural Revitalization Program. Stay with us.
Open up, this at the time of the year. Flow come for spread the Christmas cheer. To everybody whether far or near. Flow make a Christmas sparkle around here.
Did you hear that? Is it Santa?
Celebrate Christmas with double data and a free ZTE A5 when you add your mobile to your home internet. Plus, enjoy the best mobile rates on the best network as low as $80 per line for 4 lines. Visit discoverflow.co for more details. Conditions apply.
Christmas I got sparkle, you know? Make it happen with Flow.
Horseman's Automotive presents Pay Nothing Sales Event. That's right, for VAT days this December, Horseman's Automotive, the Federation's favorite auto dealer, will offer Pay Nothing on VAT on all selected models. You heard right, pay no VAT on all select vehicles. Pay nothing in down payment. Pay nothing for bill of sale. Pay nothing for servicing for 12 months. Pay nothing on groceries or pay nothing on gas for up to 3 months. Your choice. Pay nothing on registration and licensing. Pay nothing for tinting and accessories. And there's more. There is absolutely nothing to worry about with our unbeatable financing package. So come in now and reserve your vehicle today for VAT days in December and pay nothing on VAT on select models. Pay nothing on bill of sale. Pay nothing on groceries or gas for 3 months. Pay nothing on registration, tinting, accessories, servicing, and more. Come help us make much ado about nothing. It's Horseman's Automotive Pay Nothing Sales Event 2021. Paying nothing and feeling good. Terms and conditions apply. See store for details.
Life is meant to be lived, enjoyed. That's why having a bank that understands your needs is essential to your well-being. We help you spend less time worrying about life's mishaps so you can give more attention to the things that truly matter. Bond's enhanced online and mobile banking solutions does just that. And whether life goes exactly as planned, or maybe not as you imagined, the Bank of Nevis is always one step ahead of every problem. So when life throws you lemons, you can turn your problems into memorable moments because you're safe with Bond's online and mobile banking solutions that's designed with you and your eventful lifestyle in mind. We're here for you, for the peculiar moments, for the silly moments, and of course, for the perfect moments. Bond is right there with you every step of the way. We are committed and always ready to make life easier for all of our customers. And with live notifications from our online mobile app, you can get back to living your best life. Now that's smart banking. Period. The Bank of Nevis Limited, improving the quality of life. Bond strong.
Your vehicle insurance should never break your bank. With Beacon, you can get up to 35% off your fully comprehensive car insurance and still get full protection from unexpected damages with free loss of use, windscreen cover, and special perils. When it comes to your insurance, always be sure you settle for more. Call Kane Agencies at 869-465-3333 or log on to beacon.co.tt and get a quote today.
Welcome back. Team 5 has won the inaugural Tourism Awareness Month Road Relay, a joint initiative of the Ministry of Tourism, Department of Sport, and the Republic of China, Taiwan. The winning team finished in 48 minutes and 25 seconds, with each member of the 10-man unit running a specified leg from Middle Island to Wanapak. The team consisted of Adolphus Jones, Dequan Nisbet, Aldret Nisbet, Juson Henry, Keith Boy Lake, Javian Descent, Tecaldo Thomas, Tariq Tobias, Kishana Huggins, and Akanye Samuels. The Extreme Velocity Track Club received a cash donation of EC $1,000 for fielding the most participants. The Edgar T. Morris Primary School and Ball Blade Football Academy, comprising of students of the Tyrrell Williams Primary School, each received EC $500 for their strong representation in the race. Minister of Tourism Honorable Lindsey Grant congratulated all 30 participants for making the event a success. He also revealed that the road relay is a precursor to the reintroduction of the triathlon. Officials are working to revive the event next year. Minister of Education, Sport, Youth and Culture, Honorable John L. Powell, expressed delight at his ministry being a partner in the venture. His Excellency Michael Lin, Ambassador of the Republic of China, Taiwan, underscored the need for sporting and recreational activities to be catalysts for a society that promotes the necessity for health and wellness. He stated that his country was committed to partnerships with government agencies to create and to build unhealthy communities. The ongoing cultural revitalization program, guided by cultural preservationist Winston Zach Nisbet MH, has received financial assistance to aid the Federation's youth as they learn about the Federation's history and culture. At a ceremony held at the St. Paul's Primary School on Monday, the cultural advisor spoke of the importance of this ongoing cultural program in schools.
It gave me great pleasure this morning to bring about a sense of creativity, artistry, and to demonstrate the skills of our youth in our school. As is said, community development is enhancement, and it is imperative that we preserve our cultural heritage and to motivate and instill the cultural awareness at an early stage in our youth. And that is what the Ministry of Culture is doing throughout the length and breadth of the country in a program which they initiated some 5 to 6 years ago.
The monetary donation was handed over by Director of Trans Global Engineering Limited, Mario Williams, who has ties to the Capistea area. He said his family has contributed to education over the years, and he and his siblings are pleased to contribute in this way.
Though we chose a different path in life, still step up and contribute where we can in terms of an investment in the arts. The arts is very important. It's not only, I know that we are academic and athletic pillars in this region over here, but an investment in the story of Arthur Davis and the Bull, which is a cultural story which I grew up on. And it's good to see that Mr. Nisbet is still keeping this story alive with the youth, the future of our community, as you see that here in the background. And I wish to thank you, Zach, for allowing me and my company that opportunity to step forward in that way.
Through the Cultural Revitalization Program, which falls under the Department of Culture, students across the island learn to play instruments like the fife and banjo and learn about folklore such as the masquerade and the bull. 3 nationals are featured in an international film about the journey of the Indian cricket team's first World Cup win under the captaincy of Kapil Dev in 1983. The film is entitled 83, and the 3 nationals will play members of the West Indies team who face off against India in the finals. Orson Nurse plays Sir Clive Lloyd, Jace Taylor plays Sir Vivian Richards, and Sheena Berridge plays Andy Roberts. The movie was filmed in London, Glasgow, and India, and will be released on December 24th. Coming up in regional news, the Guyana not imposing travel ban yet. The details when we come back.
There is no better time to discover what your National Bank Visa debit or black cards can do.
Mimi, what's that sound?
It can get you out of a pickle. Using my National Bank Visa card is fast, secure, and convenient.
Cashless SKN is our new lifestyle choice. National Bank, always here.
Horsford's Value Mart IGA Value Club Christmas specials from November 18th to December 1st. Quaker granola bars $9.99. Essential everyday oil spray $7.99. Essential everyday barbecue sauces $5.99. Almond breeze milk and creamers $12.99. Essential everyday fries $11.99. IGA or essential everyday salad dressings $6.99. And now our very low weekly value deals. Skippy peanut butter, $12.99. Post honey bunches of oat cereals, $9.99. Dole juices, $11.99. VO5 shampoo and conditioner, $4.79. IGA or essential everyday waffles, $8.39. Boost nutritional drinks, $7.99. Shop smart, shop Value Mart. Sea listo y haga sus compras aquí a Value Mart.
And we're moving now to news on the regional scene. As the new COVID-19 variant Omicron strengthens and migrates across the world, Guyana has no immediate plans of imposing a travel ban on countries affected by the disease. Instead, President Irfan Ali has said that while health authorities await additional word from the World Health Organization, the country has the tools needed to fight the new strain. Tamika Rodney has the details.
In an effort to quell fears of Guyanese people over the latest COVID-19 variant, first identified in South Africa, Omicron, President Irfan Ali, during a televised address to the nation on Monday, noted that Guyana's only defense against the pandemic is vaccination.
We're still waiting for the details from WHO. But what I can say to you is that our only tool to be ahead of all these variants, our only tool to be ahead of all the changes and mutations that we're seeing is vaccination.
In response to the variant, Poland, Trinidad and Tobago and other countries around the world instituted travel bans on flights to some African countries and extended quarantine period for some travelers, among other things. However, similar approaches have not been taken by local health authorities. Noting that there are adequate vaccines available in Guyana, President Ali appealed to over 100,000 unvaccinated adults to access the jabs, and for those who have completed the 2-dose series to take the booster shots.
Those who are qualified for the booster, make that decision. Take the booster. This is our only chance of fighting off and being aggressively ahead of the impact of any variants on our country.
As of Sunday, 399,829 adults, or 77.9% of the adult population, had been immunized. Those fully vaccinated amount to 276,888, which is equivalent to 54%. Earlier this year, health authorities had indicated that there were approximately 500,000 eligible adults for vaccination. Guyana is still striving to achieve herd immunity, which entails 85 to 90% of the population becoming inoculated. The World Health Organization has designated Omicron a variant of concern. It is not yet clear whether this new variant is more transmissible compared to other variants, including Delta. Tamika Rodney reporting for the HGP Nightly News.
In an effort to build capacity within the Antigua and Barbuda police force, police officers are receiving domestic violence-related training. More in this ABS report.
Instructor Taken Singh addresses officers at the start of a week-long domestic violence training course at Sir Wright F. George Police Academy. He says the participants will receive U.S. federal-level training designed specifically for law enforcement officers.
To teach them how to respond from the time of the initial call to court, which includes their safety, interviewing, and danger assessment level.
Acting Police Commissioner Everton Jeffers says during the pandemic, the statistics show an approximately 8% increase in domestic violence cases in the U.S. and other parts of the world.
I don't think the Caribbean is any different, not even by because what happens around the world happens in the Caribbean.
He says law enforcers must be suitably trained to address the issue. Meanwhile, Acting Commissioner Jeffers says the police should help rectify any deficiencies in the local domestic violence laws.
If the laws are not in place, where is the teeth for us to fight? And so it is very important that from this course, some of you can come up with some ideas and we can take something to the minister and make sure that something is set in place so that we can be more effective in what we do.
The course will conclude Friday. Jamie J. Roche, ABS News.
Coming up, Afghans continue to feel traumatic legacy of U.S. withdrawal 3 months on. International news is next.
Imagine having the luxury of putting all your trust in one insurance company and being able to enjoy a life to the fullest without having to worry. Well, don't imagine. National Caribbean Insurance is here to take care of all your insurance needs. Insure your life, vehicle, boat, home, belongings, and your future. At NCI, we make it our business to ensure that you enjoy every stage in life. We serve, we protect, we satisfy. That's NCI.
It's time to do better. Beacon's Be Better Group Health Plan now offers new and improved options that make health insurance affordable for small to medium businesses. Good medical cover gives you a competitive edge and takes care of the people that take care of your business. Get a better plan to build a better business. Call us at 465-3333 or log on to beacon.co.tt for more info today.
Welcome back. It has been 3 months since the departure of the last U.S. military aircraft from Afghanistan, marking the end of the United States' longest war. The legacy of the chaotic withdrawal is still being felt by those who lived through it, while many more people are waiting for regular flights to be restored so they can leave. Al Jazeera's Rob Reynolds reports from Herat, Afghanistan.
The chaos at Kabul airport last August symbolized for many the pain and failure of the 20-year war by the US and its allies. With the sudden collapse of the Afghan government, crowds stormed the airport trying to get out. Some desperately hung onto the fuselages of departing planes, only to fall to their deaths. 20-year-old market stall worker Suleiman Safi was one of them. He told his mother he wanted to earn more money to support the family and pay for his younger brother's medical treatment.
He said to me, "Mother, they are taking people abroad for free, and if you allow me, I will go somewhere and make money for my brother's treatment." I said, "No, this is a lie. Don't do this." He left anyway.
Thousands more people besieged the outside of the airport, held back by Taliban fighters. Hayatuddin Hayat worked for American contractors as a security guard and wanted to be flown out.
I went to the airport twice with my kids but couldn't get through the crowds to the gate, so I came back home.
For many, hopes of getting out faded with the departure of the last military transport late on the night of August the 30th. The helmets and the body armour. An event marked by thunderous Taliban gunfire into the skies that began as we were on air. Since then, with international support and technical help, airport operations have been restored, with the resumption of some chartered and scheduled flights. Even when flights out of Afghanistan are back to normal, hurdles will remain for people wanting to take them. There are problems getting passports and visas, then finding a country willing to take them in. Many, like Hayat, are still waiting for a special visa that will entitle him to settle with his family in the US.
There's no work here and my kids have no future. My daughters used to go to school, but now they sit at home.
3 months after the end of the US presence here, the sudden departure and the trauma caused by it will likely be felt for months, if not years to come. Rob McBride, Al Jazeera, Herat, Afghanistan.
Lesotho's former Prime Minister Thomas Thabane was charged over the murder of his estranged wife in a case that has shocked the Southern African Highland Kingdom.
Lesotho's former Prime Minister Thomas Thabane has been charged over the murder of his estranged wife Dipolelo. Appearing at the High Court of Lesotho on Tuesday, he sat alongside his current wife Maya Zaya, who has also been charged over the murder. Dipolelo was shot dead as she sat in her car near her home, days before Thabane was sworn in as Prime Minister in June 2017. The pair were going through an acrimonious divorce at the time. In a case that has shocked the Southern African Highland Kingdom, police allege that Maya hired 8 assassins to kill Dipolelo, but was not present at the shooting. Thabane married Maya 2 months later. They have both denied involvement in the killing. Thabane resigned as Prime Minister in May 2020 after coming under pressure to quit from opposition figures, South African mediators and his own party. At the preliminary interview in closed chambers on Tuesday, charges against the 82-year-old were read out. They also include the attempted murder of Tato Sibola, who was with Dipolelo when she was killed, and malicious damage to property, namely the victim's car. The case will be heard from the 8th to the 10th of March next year.
Up next in sports, Lionel Messi and Alexia Putellas win Ballon d'Or awards, and Tiger Woods says a full return to golf is unrealistic. Stay with us.
Imagine having the luxury of putting all your trust in one insurance company and being able to enjoy a life to the fullest without having to worry. Well, don't imagine. National Caribbean Insurance is here to take care of all your insurance needs. Insure your life, vehicle, boat, home, belongings, and your future. At NCI, we make it our business to ensure that you enjoy every stage in life. We serve, we protect, we satisfy. That's NCI.
First up in sports, Lionel Messi won the Ballon d'Or for the 7th time on Monday, extending his record. Alexia Putellas became the 3rd winner of the women's award. More in this Euronews report.
Argentina's Lionel Messi has won the Ballon d'Or award for the best player in the world. Again, it's the 7th time he has received football's most prestigious individual trophy. The Paris Saint-Germain and Argentina forward helped his country win the Copa America, his first international honour, and he has scored 41 goals so far in 2021.
The truth is that I never thought about the 7th, nor do I think about the 8th.
So I'm looking forward to this new stage of my life at my new club, Paris, where I'm totally happy, adapted, and eager to achieve a new goal.
Bayern Munich and Poland striker Robert Lewandowski came second, and Chelsea and Italy midfielder Jorginho was third. Taking the Women's Award for Best Female Player in 2021 was Barcelona captain Alexia Putellas. She helped Barca secure their first Champions League crown, beating Chelsea 4-0.
Tiger Woods has opened up about the possibility of his return to golf following his car crash in February. A full return, he said, is an unrealistic expectation of him. ABC News has the report.
In his first in-depth interview since that devastating car crash in February, Tiger Woods telling Golf Digest he feared he would lose his leg.
There was a point in time when he was, I wouldn't say 50-50, but it was damn near there, but I was going to walk out of that hospital with one leg.
Woods suffered open fractures to both bones in his lower right leg after losing control of his vehicle outside LA on February 23rd. He spent 3 weeks in the hospital. Woods telling Golf Digest his greatest motivation to recover, his son Charlie. The two embracing after he won his 5th Masters in 2019. Last week, hopes for a comeback after he posted this video hitting a shot on the driving range. He's come back from devastating injury before, but this time he says his days of being a full-time tournament golfer are over.
I think something that is realistic is playing the tour one day, never full-time ever again. Pick and choose is an unfortunate reality, but it's my reality. And I understand it and I accept it.
And we expect to hear from Tiger again tomorrow. He'll be hosting a tournament at a course in the Bahamas.
And that's it for sports. When we come back, we'll have another look at the stories that made the headlines.
Whether you're at home or abroad, ZIZ's social media platforms help you stay connected with what's going on in St. Kitts and Nevis. Keep up with daily events by liking our Facebook page. Follow us on Twitter at ZBC Online. Like our pictures on Instagram and subscribe to our videos on YouTube. Also, you can watch us live on the ZIZ mobile app and our website, zizonline.com. No matter where you are, ZIZ is just a click away. ZIZ Broadcasting Corporation, reaching you wherever you are.
And wrapping up with a recap of the top stories. 4 bills to be presented before Parliament. Taiwan Embassy gears up for trade show in Nevis. And Nevis to host World AIDS Day activities. And that's the end of the ZIZ Channel 5 newscast. Thank you for joining us. I'm Carla Barrage. Goodbye.